This story begins not in the hallowed halls of the Senate, but in the shadows that cast the Roman Republic's glory. Beneath the grandeur of towering columns and triumphant arches, a different story unfolds. It is a tale etched in sweat and tears, built upon the backs of those unseen and unheard. For every magnificent aqueduct and sprawling villa, there were thousands of enslaved people. Their labor the hidden foundation upon which Rome's power rested. They were the spoils of war, the cogs in an immense machine, their lives belonging not to themselves but to the Republic. This empire, celebrated for its law and order, was sustained by a brutal system of human bondage, a reality that would soon be challenged from within its very heart. Among the countless souls captured and brought to Roman lands was a Thracian, a man whose name would echo through history, Spartacus. Once a soldier, perhaps even an auxiliary in the Roman army, he was now a captive, stripped of his freedom and dignity. We see him in chains, his gaze fixed on the legionaries who were once his comrades or his foes. In his eyes there is not despair but a quiet, burning defiance. He observes their tactics, their discipline, their arrogance. He is learning, waiting. His spirit, forged in the harsh mountains of Thrace, refuses to be broken by the shackles of his new reality. This lone captive is a symbol of the simmering resentment that lies dormant across the empire. Spartacus is sold into a fate considered among the most brutal. The gladiator school of Lentulus Batiatus in Capua. Here, life is a relentless cycle of violence and death. Day after day, men are forced to train, their bodies honed into weapons for the entertainment of the Roman elite. The clang of steel against steel is the school's anthem, the sand of the arena stained with the blood of the fallen. Survival depends not just on strength, but on a hardened will to kill. In this crucible of cruelty, friendships are forged in shared suffering, and every scar tells a story of a life hanging by a thread, a life that could end at any moment for another's amusement. But within this pit of despair, a dangerous idea begins to take root. The shared brutality ignites a spark of unity. Spartacus, along with other gladiators like Crixus and Oenomaus, begins to whisper of freedom. In the secrecy of the barracks, a desperate plan is hatched. They are warriors, but their weapons are locked away. Their rebellion would not begin with swords and shields, but with what they could find in the kitchens: cleavers, knives, and spits. It is a testament to their sheer desperation and courage. This was not merely a plan to escape. It was a declaration that they would rather die as free men than live as pawns in Rome's bloody games. The plan explodes into action under the cover of darkness. The gladiator school in Capua is plunged into chaos as the rebels, armed with their makeshift weapons, overwhelm their guards. The night is filled with the sounds of battle and the crackling of flames as the school burns. It is a frantic, bloody fight for survival. Around 70 gladiators manage to break free from their prison, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. They have struck their first blow against the might of Rome, a daring escape that transforms them from enslaved entertainers into a band of determined fugitives. Fleeing the pursuing Roman forces, the small band of rebels finds a defensible refuge high on the slopes of Mount Vesuvius. From this vantage point, they look down upon the rich, fertile lands of Campania, the heart of Roman luxury. They are no longer just escaped gladiators. They are the seeds of a nascent army. As news of their successful revolt spreads, other runaways, enslaved farmhands, shepherds, and outcasts, flock to their banner. Their numbers swell, and what began as a desperate breakout in Capua is now becoming a full-fledged insurrection, a growing threat that the complacent Republic cannot yet comprehend. This was not just a fight for one man's freedom, but a cataclysmic war that would shake the very foundations of the Roman world. It was a brutal, 2-year struggle where the oppressed rose to challenge the most powerful empire on earth. Spartacus's rebellion, though ultimately crushed, would leave an indelible mark on history, a timeless and powerful symbol of the unyielding human desire to be free. The story of the gladiator who defied an empire would be told and retold for millennia, a legend that would far outlive the Republic he fought against.